If you didn't get what's been happening over the past few days, it might already be too late. The super new moon in Gemini has arrived, and it's not waiting for anyone. There's no more room for adjustments, observations, or subtle understandings. You're either in or stuck in an old mindset that's going under. This isn't a warning. It's a verdict. You're being called into a new kind of thinking, faster, sharper, more accountable. Gemini isn't playing with duality anymore. It has chosen, and now, so must you. Yes or no, here or there, speak or choke, decide or sink. Comment 777 now if you've already felt the cut. It's the code of a mind aligned with destiny. 3 sevens, 3 pulses, 3 levels of attunement. That number anchors your place in the new frequency. Those who don't anchor drift. Those who drift get lost. Let's get to the cuts. They're already happening. You wake up and something's changed. Not the world, your tolerance. You can't stand certain conversations anymore, certain people, certain thoughts. You try to fake it, but your body gives you away. Your voice gives you away. Your eyes give you away. This is the super new moon, hitting your mind head on. No symbols, no veils, no anesthesia. It's the final collapse of ambiguity. This moon doesn't ask if you're ready. It throws out what no longer serves. And you feel it. Time is moving faster. Messages are sharper. Your energy more demanding. Either you respond or get swallowed. Because now, what you ignore bites back. What you delay blocks everything. What you don't say explodes inside. This is the moment of brutal realignment. You either embrace the new mental rhythm that's arrived, or you're left on the floor with what's left of your old thoughts. And in the next chapter, you'll realize speaking is a risk. Silence is a choice, but hesitation is no longer allowed. You're about to speak, but freeze, because now every word carries weight. Every sentence is a blade. Every yes or no flips a switch. You feel like small talk is dead. Everything needs presence, intention, real pulse. If you force it, the phrase breaks. If you hesitate, the world hears it and pulls back. This is the cut between living language and mental noise. The supermoon is pressing Gemini at its most sensitive point, communication, but not the surface kind, with status updates or stories. The kind that creates reality, that changes destiny, that says, this is, and stands by it. You have 2 options now: speak or stay silent on purpose. Everything in between is noise, and noise now comes at a cost. If you feel that tense silence, that phrase stuck in your throat, know this: the universe is asking, are you going to speak with truth or keep pushing empty words? And if you already get this, comment 777 now. It's the code that seals your speech, that anchors your voice to the line of destiny. In the next chapter, it's not just words at stake, it's territory. You'll see, the mind is split, and you need to choose your side. You feel an invisible line being drawn. In your mind, in your day, in your life. On one side, the logic that used to keep you safe. On the other, a new kind of thinking that feels risky but real. This is the mental field of the super new moon, and it's already split. You either align with the new frequency or keep trying to justify a mental version that's already expired. But here's the thing: this divide isn't symbolic. It's about to get very real. You'll notice it in conversations. You just don't click anymore. You hear someone speak, and it feels like they're from another dimension. You try to connect with old ideas, and everything feels dusty. It's not arrogance, it's energetic separation. Those who haven't chosen will feel dragged. They'll try to hold on to everything, they'll fall, because now the universe wants an answer. It wants positioning. Are you going to keep floating between lifestyles that no longer reflect you? Or will you commit to the new code, one that demands clarity, speed, and sharpness? This new moon isn't an invitation, it's a filter. And if you don't choose your side, it'll be chosen for you by confusion, by exhaustion, by distraction. And what comes next isn't doubt, it's rupture. Suddenly, everything lukewarm implodes. Lukewarm relationships, lukewarm plans, dreams you thought you wanted. You wake up and realize you can't anymore. It doesn't fit. It doesn't serve. This is rupture. Not planned, not logical, but absolutely necessary. You start saying no with a firmness that surprises you. You look at old promises and realize you were betraying yourself. This supermoon throws you into a mirror with no makeup. You see what you've been tolerating, and you just can't anymore. Alignment is instant. You know what you want, not because someone told you, but because your body vibrates yes. Your mind pulses clear. The field pushes with you, and anything that can't keep up bursts. People drift away. Plans collapse. Conversations stop halfway. But it's not loss. It's cleansing. The moon is making room for a new logic, and that logic demands totality. You're either 100% in or you're out. In the next sign, this mental clarity will turn into action. Fast, surgical, irreversible. You think and action follows. You speak and reality responds. You act and everything aligns as if it had been waiting for you. This is the power of instant communication. Mind and world are in true sync. This supermoon in Gemini has created a direct line between intention and reality. No delay, no test run, no curve. You speak with conviction, and someone replies instantly. You write something, and the universe confirms it. You make a decision, and everything around you rearranges. It's not luck, it's pulse alignment. This kind of communication doesn't require effort. It requires clarity. If you're aligned with what you want, communication flows. The feedback is immediate. Your gesture finds its echo. But if you doubt, the frequency breaks, and everything stalls. Because now, more than ever, the world is listening, but it only responds to what's spoken with full presence. Do you want it? Say it. Have you decided? Act. Are you thinking it? Sign it with a gesture. That's the level of the new frequency. Zero hesitation, zero noise. And in the next move, this sync will take you beyond logic. You think of something and realize you already knew it. You speak and hear the answer before you finish the sentence. It's not telepathy, it's pulse. It's when the mind crosses time and starts operating beyond logical sequence. This is the sixth activation of the super new moon, the transition to non-linear thinking. Gemini is collapsing the structure of traditional thought. Before, idea to decision to action. Now, feeling, certainty, gesture. You stop reasoning and start receiving, like a mental antenna that picks up before asking. You think of someone, and they show up. You sense a choice, and the path opens. This is no longer a rational process. It's tuning, it's spontaneous direction. And if you try to use old logic, it jams, it slows down, it disconnects. Now thought is code. Code is gesture, and gesture creates path. The door is open, but only those who trust the frequency can cross it. Those who stop justifying and start listening to what the mental field is already saying. In the next cut, you'll be forced to separate signal from noise. You're exposed to everything: messages, conversations, promises, ideas, content, but only a few things hit. The rest irritates, weighs you down, confuses. This is the seventh rupture, the separation between noise and signal. Your mind has gone into selective mode, not out of arrogance, but survival. You can't stand purposeless information anymore. You no longer tolerate voices that don't vibrate with truth. You don't even hear what's just noise. This is cognitive cleansing. The supermoon is purging your input frequency, and everything that doesn't resonate with your new alignment gets ejected. If you try to hold on to the full package, you get sick. If you try to absorb everything, you stop hearing yourself. This is the time to refine filters, to silence distractions, to cut the excess. Only listen to what sharpens you. Only read what strengthens you. Only say what vibrates with action. Because now, your mind is a channel, and a clean channel transmits far. In the next sign, movement speeds up, and only those with missile focus will keep up. You know what you want. You know what you need to do. You know where you have to be. And there's no more time for rehearsals. This is the eighth collapse. A mind locked onto target speed. You've got the bow drawn, arrow in hand, target in sight. The question is, are you going to release or keep trembling? Gemini is speeding up. The moon is pushing. Time is contracting. You feel it in your body, pressure in your head, restless hands, a burning urge to act. There's no more room for theories. It's aim and go, decide and execute. And those who hesitate now get left behind. Life is betting on you, but it only backs those who bet on themselves. You want the breakthrough? Then you need to become the arrow itself. Because what comes next is the moment everything freezes. And only those already aligned will make it through. You feel like time has contracted. Days feel like minutes. Minutes stretch out like hours. But it's not confusion. It's energetic compression. This is the ninth manifestation of the supermoon. Timeless intensity. The universe isn't giving you more time. It's giving you more density. Every gesture now counts for 10. Every word for an entire cycle. Every yes could reshape your year. You feel like you can't do it all anymore. And you don't have to. Because what's essential pulls you in. The rest dissolves. This is dimensional focus. It's you operating outside the grid of normal time. You won't have time to adapt. You're already in it. The question now is, will you hold the pulse? Or will you try to go back to a timeline that's already collapsed? Because what comes next? There's no more transition. It's the final cut. You look around, and all that's left is what makes sense. The right people, the right projects, the right mindset. The rest vanished. You don't feel in the past or in the future. You're in a present that pulses with precision. This is the 10th and final shift of the supermoon, the synthesis of the new mental frequency. You're no longer someone trying to align. You are the alignment. Gemini fulfilled its mission. It destroyed the excess, collapsed the doubt, installed the pulse of now. Your mind became a compass. Your word became a contract. Your choice became direction. There are no more questions, only movement. And anyone not in this pulse will feel slow, distorted, disconnected. But you're in. You're clear. You're in perfect time. Now it's time to seal it. You're not understanding the moon. You're being moved through by it. This video isn't about prediction, it's about activation. And if you felt all of this, the cut, the collapse, the cleansing, the focus, the speech, the urgency, the decision, then comment now. 777. This is the seal, the pulse, the alignment between the mind that thinks, the intention that vibrates, and the destiny calling you. Also leave a sentence in the comments. Short, clear, definitive. Something that declares, I'm in. I've chosen. Now it's action. And if this woke something up in you, activate this channel too. Subscribe. Leave a like. This isn't just a video, it's a cutting line, a field of vibration for those who already understand that the mind is the doorway and the door is open. But only those who've entered themselves can cross.